So today, I just about got in a fight. Yes, this video is a little bit different. I wanted to do a UFC 316 preview, but I'm not going to do that. Much like Marab and Sean O'Malley, who are going to be getting into a scrap in the main event at UFC 316 at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, I just about got in my own scrap today. So let's talk about it a little bit. I was walking home from Subway, or walking back to work actually, from Subway up the street, and I felt a thud at the back of my head. I turn around, thinking I'm gonna have to put up my fists. Guess what, though? It wasn't a person. This black belt in jiu-jitsu right here was ready to scrap. I was ready to take the guy to the ground, and I was ready to just pound the crap out of him. But it wasn't a man. It wasn't a woman. It wasn't even a dog or something else attacking my head. It's mating season, they say. There's a freaking crow attacking me in the head, and it hurt, and I'm dazed. Still, right now, feeling nauseous. I got pecked or clawed or something on the head. And that crap hurt. And I was wearing this Slappy's hat. But guess what? I'm going to discard this Slappy's hat and don the new one. Slappies. Arf, arf. Look at this cap. Beauty. With the rope. The Slappy symbol on the side over here. Arf, arf on the front. This will be a good golf cap. Make sure you check out Drink Slappies on Instagram at Drink Slappies and get yourself one of these bad boys because they are the summer hat. So yeah, I just about got into a scrap with a friggin' crow. So moving forward, let's talk about UFC 316. Like I said, we've got the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, 13 bouts, headlined by Marab Divish Valley against Sean O'Malley, number 2 for the Bantamweight Championship, and Juliana Pena against Kayla Harrison in the co-main event for the Bantamweight Championship. Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer, Mario Bautista against Patchy Mix. Patchy Mix coming into things, and this guy could be proving himself inside the octagon. And then moving on down, opening up the main card, we got Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. Now, I'll give my picks for the main card. Vicente Luque against Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland seems to be fighting all the time, man. This guy just gets in there and gets his fights, and I think he's going to take another beating in this one. I think Vicente Luque is going to come into this one, probably stop Kevin Holland. The only way I see Kevin Holland winning this one is possibly by submission, but you're not going to do that against the Brazilian Luque. So I'm going to take Vicente Luque via TKO late in the fight. Mario Bautista, 15-2 against Patchy Mix, 20-1. Number 8 bantamweight in the world, Bautista against number 20 bantamweight in the world in Patchy Mix. Obviously, Patchy, the former Bellator champ, the guy has done big things in the MMA world, and he's coming in here to take on a veteran in Bautista. I got Patchy Mix winning this one. He's not going to shock people because he's probably going to come into this one with a lot of people betting on him, but I'll take Patchy Mix by stoppage somewhere inside the distance. We've got Kelvin Gastelum against Joe Pyfer. Pyfer coming into this one as the number 21 middleweight in the world. Gastelum number 37. Gastelum, still riding high in the middleweight division, but Pyfer is that guy who could be up to some big things. I'm going to take Joe Pyfer probably via unanimous decision, actually. I mean, he could stop Gastelum, but Gastelum's tough to stop. Pyfer's striking is clean. He's got a good clinch game. I think he's going to grind it out with strikes, and I think Joe Pyfer via decision. Up next, we got the co-main event: Juliana Pena, the champion, taking on Kayla Harrison, UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship. Pena 11-5, Kayla Harrison 18-1. I was watching the Embedded series, and there was an interview with Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison. Now, nobody likes to hear these two talk, but Pena saying that Harrison is nothing that she hasn't seen in the gym before. Harrison has only lost once. She could come in there and she could get a gritty, grinding decision against Pena, but Pena has been shown to defy odds. Do I think she'll do it in this one? It's a tough one. I don't like picking against Pena because she just sort of, like I said, defies the odds and could get the victory in this one. I think I'm going to choose her in this, actually. I'm not going to do a toss of the coin because it could definitely be that. But I'm picking Juliana Pena via submission late in the fight, probably third or fourth round. And moving on to the main event, Merab Dvalishvili against Sean O'Malley. Merab, obviously the champion, 19-4. O'Malley, 18-2. This is a rematch. We saw what Merab did to Sean the first time. Sean wanted to get into a different kind of battle. Again, watching the Embedded series, watching the preview, I think we'll see a different O'Malley in this fight. And I think we could see a potential upset. O'Malley will never say that it's an upset, but I think we could see an upset in this one. I do think we see the championship change hands. I think O'Malley gets the belt back around his waist, and I think he earns a unanimous decision. I don't think he's going to get a stoppage, but I do think he gets the decision in this one. He could land a clean, crisp strike to finish Merab, but I don't see that happening. O'Malley's likely going to have to work off his back quite a bit. He's going to have to press up against the cage and work his way and wall walk and get back to his feet because Merab's takedowns are crazy. His striking to get to takedowns is really good. But I think O'Malley, his length and the distance is going to play a key in this, and his footwork is fantastic. So I think he's going to be able to pick him apart from the outside, which is a little different than what he tried to do in the last fight. So I'm picking Sean O'Malley via unanimous decision. This is a very short preview. I didn't want to get into much in this one other than talk about that little scrap that I just about had with the crow hitting me in the head. So there you have it, folks. Arf Arf UFC 316 preview. Very short one. Very short potential fight for me with a crow. As I said, it's mating season. Watch out, folks. Make sure you check out MMA Sucka on all social media platforms. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment on this video, and make sure you check out Slappies. Slappies. The best vodka soda in town at Drink Slappies on Instagram. Peace. Or should I say, Crow?